All right, hello everyone. Once again, I'm Casey Campbell from Great Lakes Post. And welcome to another episode of Senior Spotlight. And joining me right now is Northville Rowing's Karthik Muruganand. God, I hope I said that right.
You got it. You got it.
Thanks, man. This is new for me because I've never interviewed a rower before. So, first off, kind of explain how this all works.
There are a couple schools around like this area of Michigan, and it's not really common in Michigan. It's just mostly in Metro Detroit, like Ann Arbor, that area. But then, like in the Midwest and then on the East Coast, it's a pretty big thing. So I've been rowing since freshman year, all 8 seasons of high school, and I've loved every second of it.
Yeah. Unlike spring sports this year, you did get to experience some rowing in the fall. How was that for you?
It was good. I think we had a good showing for our varsity boats. We showed that, we had a shot at, placing at states, making Midwest, making nationals. So I think there was a lot of potential for this year's squad, maybe our best squad ever.
Yeah. What have the past few weeks been like now that everything's kind of shut down now?
So we didn't really know a whole lot. We just had our rowing practices canceled. We didn't know if our like competitions or regattas were canceled yet. I just talked to my coach. We learned that our nationals and Midwest regattas were canceled. So it's been a little tough, hearing that news because we wanted to get our name out there, wanted to compete, and unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year.
Yeah. Do you plan on continuing rowing in college?
Yeah, I'm still deciding where I'm going to go to college, but I feel that like I it's a must. Like to row in college, I gotta have that, something to look forward to, something to compete for.
What does it take to be a good rower?
To be a good rower, you have to be disciplined. You have to be willing to be coached, which is like one of the most important things. You got to be a leader, and you have to be a team player. You cannot be you can't slack. You got to be strong minded. It's a very team oriented sport, and you can never let your teammates down no matter what boat you're in. So just having the support of your teammates makes the sport a lot easier. And not gonna lie, it's pretty mentally taxing putting in like hours and hours of just rowing or steady state on the erg. But it's really fun when you're doing it with a bunch of guys and girls who are as motivated as you are.
Now, how many schools compete in rowing, and where do you guys have your events and stuff?
So in the state of Michigan, there are maybe between 20 and 30 teams or 20 and 30 crews that compete. When we go to the Midwest region, it's up to 40 to 50. And then nationals, there's hundreds of teams competing there. So it gets pretty intense once you're going up. Nationals obviously is only for certain boats that make it to the top two spots or sometimes top three at Midwest. So qualifying for nationals is a really big deal. Our team has struggled to do that in the past, but between the last year we sent 6 boats to nationals, so our team is definitely doing a lot better with growth for sure.
Yeah. When did you start rowing again? Like, how did this all
I
start?
started rowing in my freshman year.
Yeah.
So my brother, he rows at the University of Michigan right now. So he rowed all 4 years of high school, and he rowed the single. And he was like, I always saw him weekend after weekend just winning races, and I was like, I want to do that too. I want to be like great like him. So he really pushed me to like work hard and get into the sport.
Yeah. Um, are you decided on where you're going to college and stuff? Because I know now with basically the school year, I know you're going to go online for the last 2 months of it, but the I mean, school year's kind of really
Mhm.
over. But where are you going to go to college?
Yeah, obviously it's I'm a little blindsided by school being over and not being able to go back, but I'm still deciding between the University of Michigan Dearborn, and University of Miami right
Nice. So how, I mean, when you get to college rowing, it's always a fun experience. What has rowing taught you?
now. Rowing has taught me how to really work hard. It's given me like a hell of a work ethic because when I came into rowing, I was like pretty unathletic. I was overweight, and it taught me like if you really want to achieve something, you got to put your mind to it and you got to work at it every day. And I carry that through all aspects of my life now. So I'm really grateful for what rowing has taught me.
Yeah. And what have you been up to these last few weeks?
Last few weeks I've just been working out in my basement alone, which is pretty sad because you don't get to see all your guys, work hard with them. But I've just been working out, reading, trying to do some schoolwork to the best of my abilities. But yeah.
Have you tried to, how have you connected with your friends through this, even though you can't really see them?
So I've we've held like Zoom meetings a lot, just shooting texts, checking up on them, playing video games,
Yeah.
just stay connected somehow.
All right. And what's your advice to someone that's been, bored right now?
I know personally, finding the motivation to keep working, keep grinding is really hard right now in these times because, our season just got canceled, or, for other athletes, seasons are canceled, for seniors, prom, all that is over. But I guess my advice is, we just got to move on to the next chapter, start working to the next thing. We still got college, we're gonna have a lot of experiences. Just gotta stay driven and move on to the next goal.
All right, man. Thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and hope you enjoy. Congratulations on your senior year, and sorry your season got cut short, but yeah, it's on to bigger and better things at college level. Can't wait to follow you there.
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, man.